Hello students, I hope you all are fine. It is truly said that prevention is better than cure. Our next topic is similar to this. So let's start with the sports injuries, classification, causes, prevention and treatment. Now let's start with the topic sports injury. Millions of people participate in games and sports activities throughout the world. Participate in these games help to improve the fitness, physical, mental, and social, and wellness. There are all-round development of the people by participating in physical activity. While taking part in these activities, there are possibility of various types of sports injury. Contact game and sports have more chances of injury, and sometimes these injuries are quite serious also. According to an old saying, prevention is better than cure. So every person should follow the rule and regulation of the activity. And one should use proper equipment which can help to reduce the chances of injury. It is very important for every sports person to learn about first aid and have to knowledge about the sports injury. Different physical activity causes different types of injury. Runners may develop sprain, muscle pull, cramp, etc. Whereas thrower and injury may have over twisting of joints, ligament injury, dislocation, strain, etc. Sports injury refer to the kits of injury that occur during sports or exercise. Some are from accidents, others can result from poor training, practice, or improper games. Some people get injured when they are not in condition, proper condition, not warming up or stretching enough before you play or exercise can also lead to injury. Now let's start with classification of sports injury. Sports injury are those injuries which are common in the field of games and sports. During training or competition practice, any player can be injured. Sports or performance injuries can be classified according to either the causes of the injury or the types of body. First, if injuries are classified according to cause, the categories are direct injury, indirect injury, overuse injury, and first point, direct injury. A direct injury is caused by an internal, external force. For example, when a person collides with another person, is hit by a ball or bat or the ground. Some examples of direct injury are broken bones, bruises, abrasion, blisters, dislocation, etc. Our next point is indirect injury. In indirect injury is in injury caused by force inside the body like excess strain on muscles and ligaments. The actual injury can occur some distance from the site of impact. Some examples of indirect injury are pulled hamstring, sprained ankle, muscle sprains, and strain a dislocated shoulder after falling on an outstretched hand. Our next point is overuse injury. In overuse, injury is sustained from continuous or repetitive stress, incorrect techniques or equipment, or too much training. Example, tendonitis in the shoulder of a swimmer from excessive amounts of training. Depends on the location of the injury. Sports injury may be classified as soft tissue injury, bone injury, and joint injury. First, soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injury includes all muscles, ligaments, tendons, skin, organs, etc. Except bone and teeth, soft tissue injury can be direct, like a blister or bruises at the site of external force, or they can be indirect injuries caused by internal force such as a strain or sprain. For example, sprained ankle, indirect soft tissue injury. Some common soft tissue injury are tears, strains, sprain, and contusion. Our next injury, bone injury. Bone injuries are fractures caused by force or pressures greater than the strength of the osseous tissue. Our next injury is joint injuries. Injury to any joint to the body is joint injury, and dislocation is one of the most common joint injuries. A dislocated joint is a joint where the bones are no longer in their normal position. Now let's start with the first types of injuries related to soft tissue injury. Contusion. Contusion is a muscle injury caused by a blow to the skin, such as getting hit or bumping against something, which leads to ruptured blood vessels. The affected area becomes red, then blue, and then purple. Such an injury can occur with or without the involvement of sports equipment. The affected area swells due to leakage of blood and flows from the damaged blood vessels in the muscles into the tissue, and it gradually becomes stiff. It occurs most frequently in sports like wrestling, boxing, kabaddi, etc. Second types of injury, strain. Strains are caused by excessive use of force, stretching of the muscles or tendons. They can be minor or severe depending on the nature of the injury. There may be complete tearing of muscles or tendons, which leads to the affected part losing its functionality and also induces acute pain. Strains are common in contact sports such as boxing, football, hockey, wrestling, etc. Strain can be of varying degrees. First degree, little tissue tearing, mild tenderness, pain with full range of motion. Second degree, torn muscles or tendons, tissue, painful, limited motion, may be some swelling at the site of the injury. Third degree, limited or no movement, severe pain initially but may be painless after the initial injury. Our next injury is sprain. Sprain is the result of injury to the ligaments because of overstretching or training, tearing. The extent of injury and the number of injured ligaments determine the severity of the sprain. Ligaments in knees, ankle, and wrist are more susceptible to sprain. Sprain may be due to falling, twisting, or getting hit during training and competition. It can be accompanied by a fracture causing swelling, inflammation, severe pain, and tenderness in the affected area. Our next injury is abrasion. Abrasion are very common sports injury that are usually caused by a fall on a hard surface. As the athlete falls or slides on the ground, friction causes layers of skin to rub off. The skin is composed of an outer layer which provides protection and a deep inner layer which provides the firmness and flexibility of the skin. Abrasion typically refer to an injury that removes these layers of skin. Most abrasions are shallow scrapes that do not extend into the dermis layer of the skin and don't cause a great deal of bleeding, while there is often little or no blood loss from an abrasion. There can be a great deal of pain because of the many nerve endings that are exposed. Our next injury is laceration. It is the tearing of skin which results in an irregular cut. It is caused by injury with a sharp sports equipment. Lacerations are generally seen in skating, basketball, fencing, etc. I hope you have understood this topic. To revise